What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you. And welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. As you can see today on camera, we have a 118 AutoArt box posted up on set. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into this. I did not give you guys any clues in the heading or in the description as to what we were opening today by AutoArt. So let's see what we got. Let's get this thing off the base and do our review. Boom. So what we have here is a Honda NSX NA2 Type R. This thing is beautiful. Carbon fiber hood. So there's two versions of this car by AutoArt. There's this one, and then there's one with the non-carbon hood. Carbon hood was a must. I picked this up from James at Model Cars Houston. Be sure to go check James out. Great prices, great selection, lightning fast shipping, and excellent customer service. So if you haven't already, check him out for all of your premium diecast needs. Guys, this thing is sick. So first thing that jumps out, that beautiful championship white paint. The NSX Type R was obviously a special edition version of the regular NSX. This car was lightened by about 200 pounds due to removal of power steering. Obviously, the lightweight bits like the carbon fiber wing, carbon fiber bonnet. It did get an upgraded version of forged wheels. The removal of power steering was for weight savings and for driving experience as well. It did get carbon Kevlar race seats in here. NSX Type R had a 6-speed manual transmission as opposed to the 5-speed on the non-Type R. Upgraded engine, 10 times what the regular NSX engine was balanced. So it's basically like a blueprinted engine. It's rated at 290 horsepower out of a 3.2 liter V6 engine, but it likely made a little bit more than 290. In Japan, for insurance purposes and for ratings, engines were often rated lower than the power they actually made. Let's get into this model because this thing is crazy. So like I mentioned off the bat, beautiful championship white paint all the way around. You get your championship white Honda NSX Type R wheels with the beautiful red Honda emblem in the center cap. Decent lug nut detail there around the center cap. We do get a valve stem on this one, so that's really sick, with an NSX-R decal there, or just below the valve stem. Bridgestone Potenza tires. Excellent detail. Gas cap detail on this one looks pretty decent. We do get some venting here with like a mesh grill, so really great detail there. Keyhole detail looks amazing. Door handle detail looks excellent, NSXR badge here on the door handle. Black mirrors on this one, no carbon fiber. Beautiful side marker here on the front fender. Take a look at the wheels again. You can see that caliper back here, and they did give us slotted rotors. They're not cross drilled or anything, but they are slotted. You can kind of see those back in there. Move up to the front. We do get a much larger caliper up here on the front, so you can see that hiding out behind the wheel there. Again, slotted rotors as well. You do get articulating suspension, so that's going to turn with the steering wheel. Move around to the front. We get our beautiful kind of like so it is an enclosed housing, but it's an open housing, right? So you can see your headlight. The NA1 version of the NSX had flip-up headlights. These were exposed, but the headlight detail is absolutely amazing. So you get your low beam, high beam, turn signal, just absolutely crazy. Red Honda emblem here on the front bumper, your NSXR license plate. You've got your brake ducts and whatnot down here, and some vertical slats that prevented air from being diffused underneath the car, forced it up into this area, which was radiator cooling, and then this was vented in real life. It's also vented on the car, so that's really nice. They gave it a mesh grill back there, and it is see-through. You can see down in there some pieces. This is opening, so we'll take a look at that here closer in a second. Here's that front wheel on the other side. All the detail is going to be the same on this side. We'll go around to the rear. Beautiful NSX taillights. You got your amber turn signal down here. This would be your regular tail light with another light up here. Keyhole detail looks amazing. Red Honda emblem is amazing. NSXR license plate. You do get the carbon fiber rear upper on the rear spoiler. So really, really great detail. Sides and on the top. Third brake light is also built into there, so that's really great detail as well. Exhaust detail, amazing. Extra deep. Beautiful chrome pipes coming out of that muffler. Looks like some really, really great underneath detail, which we will take a look at here in a second. But guys, so far this thing is a banger. Let's go ahead and start opening up parts. So AutoArt gives these trusty keys here to go ahead and open up the opening parts. So let's go ahead and get this passenger side door open. Interior detail is crazy. Wow. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got your red Recaro buckets. We have a really great seatbelt detail right here and up here. You can see your buckle there. You can also see the buckle down in the side there. You can see the backing on those racing seats. These are supposed to be carbon Kevlar. Unfortunately, they didn't give us a crazy amount of detail on the back side of the seat here, but still really, really nice nonetheless. Take a look inside. We've got that center console with the shifter in there. E-brake detail, amazing. Shift knob detail. Here's your radio with climate control, some venting. And then here's your driver's side with your steering wheel, gauge cluster, and all of that. Take a look at this door panel. You do get some carbon fiber trim pieces here. Your window switch, door handle detail looks amazing. Some venting there as well. And then you do get your NSXR badging there on the kick panel. Move around to the front. Did give us a hood prop here. So we'll take a look at this front detail. So the radiator is here up front. This is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car. You've got a hose coming off there. You've got your radiator fan down here, and here's a little sticker that we saw through the venting on the hood, which is right up in here. Looks like a windshield washer reservoir. You've got your VIN plate here. Your radiator brackets there, excellent detail. Couple reservoirs, one probably for brake, the other probably for clutch master. Looks like some ECU and maybe fuse box or electrical detailing there. The front cowl, good detail, excellent detail on the windshield wipers. So really nice. Excellent. Let's move around to the driver's side. Driver's side interior detail is crazy. Beautiful NSX-R racing steering wheel with the Honda emblem in the middle. Better shot of that shift knob as well as the e-brake there. Gauge cluster detail looks simply amazing. Key ignition keyhole right here. Some more venting there. You've got your pedal detail down here. So excellent. NSX Type R again on that kick panel. Again, here's a better shot of that seatbelt detail. Absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at our trunk. Boom. Nice carpeted trunk. Nothing crazy in there. You can see the struts here and over here. But everything is going to be empty in there. NSXs are really actually kind of unique and super cool because even as a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car, they still had trunk and storage space, which is just really kind of amazing, you know. Most mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars, you don't get anything back there. Let's go ahead and open up this engine cover. You've got the glass engine cover first, and then you get a mesh engine cover there. And boom. So there is our C32 engine. Again, 3.2 liter V6 dual overhead cam, making 290 horsepower. At least that's what it was rated at. Mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. So you've got some more controls here. You've got an alternator. You've got all of your pumps and lines running to and from. Your valve cover back here. Intake manifold cover, other valve cover up here in the front. Here's your intake box with your intake verbiage. And then back here, you've got some more control panels, coolant reservoir, and you got a black strut bar along here too. So, man, the detail on this is sick. As a Honda guy, this thing was a must-have. So, let's go ahead and flip it over. We'll take a look at the undercarriage. Absolutely amazing. So there's your front suspension detail, all of your control arms. You do get your steering rack that you can see up in here. Control arms, all aluminum and everything down in there. Really sick. This car also had upgraded spring rates and damper rates from the regular NSX. Take a look here. You've got some bracing for the chassis. Here is your transmission detail. Oil pan, exhaust coming off, so you have one of your V6 banks coming off of there, and then the other bank coming off here into the cat back there, cat here, and then off of the cat into your muffler one side, and then this exhaust comes off and goes into the muffler on this side. Then your exhaust pipe out, other exhaust pipe out. Very small rear diffuser. You got all your suspension detail, control arms, etc. So, man, you even got the oil filter down in here, which is absolutely crazy. Here is your axle. So this is your half shaft here. One axle coming out, powering this side. One axle coming out, powering that side. Again, here's your transmission. You've got also your lines here coming back. This would be your shift linkage if I'm not mistaken. And you can see that tire tread as well. Nice Bridgestone Potenza. Amazing. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about today's review. Are you an NSX fan? How do you think the NSX compares to other quote unquote supercars of its time. How did you enjoy this particular model? Again, for me, the carbon fiber bonnet was an absolute must. Shout out to James for throwing this one up. It was a one and only, something that he had in the stash, ended up posting it. I ended up catching the post maybe 2 or 3 minutes after he posted it, and it was a no-brainer. I had already been watching one on eBay, which was considerably more. So for James to put this up and give us an opportunity to get this at retail was absolutely amazing. So again, shout out to him. But yeah, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, please don't forget to smash that like button. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, sharing your time with us. This will be number 4 in the 118 scale collection. There are some others on the radar, so we'll keep grabbing those as we see them. All in all, extremely happy with this one. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys all very soon on the next one. One love.